What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 2 of the Rose Talk Ball Blood. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying? Big up the man them inside, blood. No Diddy. Big up the chat, blood. You know the vibes. You get me? Goonie, Trapo. I don't know where Traps has gone, blood. You get me? Think he's chasing Ten Hag or Sancho, blood. You know what I mean?
I'm here, man.
Are you here, yeah?
I'm here. I'm just give me 2 secs.
Goonie, what are you telling me?
Chelsea Tottenham today. So we're full of injuries, blood, but I'm sure we're gonna get into that. Yeah, let me reserve my thoughts until we get to that segment. But otherwise, man's here, blood. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat. Yeah, make sure everybody's smashing up that like button, all of that good stuff. You get me? Don't be a pagan. Smash that like button.
Traps, what are you telling me?
Nothing. Well, go on, man. I'm here, innit? Another episode. You get me? Back a blood cut. Again, you understanding all them fuckery. You get me?
You're an idiot, blood.
Yeah, man. Big up the people, man. Smash the likes, man. This is good content, man. You man need to pay the rent up in this bitch.
You understand? Pay your rent, blood. You get me? But only one place to start, blood. Champions League. We got to start at Dortmund, blood. You get me? Because a man like Traps, you understand? Sancho 1. Mbappe 0, blood. You get me? Jadon Sancho is cooking. You understand? There was no meme yesterday. You understand? My man's Twitter account is dead now, blood. You get me? He don't even pop up on my feed no more. You understand? Man was keeping his thing alive, blood. His thing is dead and gone. You get me? But Mr. J Honcho is back again, blood. You understand? He left the Harlem Spartans. He picked up his football boots. You get me? He went over to Germany. And he's cooking right now. You get me? Man in the match performance yesterday. A lot of the Man United fans are in discussions today because of the way he performed. Should they bring him back? Should they cash in? Is Ten Hag wrong? Traps, what is it, blood?
Bro, yeah. Everyone knows, yeah, my man's wrong, bro. Like, man, everyone knows, yeah.
Who's wrong?
You know what? Ten Hag's wrong, bro. He's wrong. My man is, listen, Ten Hag is a bum. It's even Ten Hag today in his little press conferences as heaped praise on Sancho, yeah. So Ten Hag is a bum, yeah. Man's asking for apologies when you just sort the thing out, and that's the quality of football that you're gonna get if you know how to get it out of him, yeah. Man has been wrong and strong. He's gone to Dortmund. Do not let this man return back to Carrington with a UCL medal, because I'm telling you now, yeah, you're holding man back, innit? Yeah, you're holding man back. Simple as that. You're not trying to get the best out of man. Obviously, he was bought by the club. Solskjaer didn't really get opportunity to put his arm around man. Sancho's that guy. You need to put your arm around and say, listen, you're my winger, man. But come, do the thing, man. Let's you get me? He needs that kind of coaching. But Ten Hag for me, yeah, is like, from what you saw last night, yeah, what you saw last night, how the fuck have you ended up with Anthony on the wing, brother? How not only that, how have you forced my club to pay over the odds for Anthony, brother? How? Why? Yeah, we have this, yeah, on loan, yeah? But yeah, man. Big up to Sancho. He deserves it. Everyone's been disrespecting this thing, talking about he must apologize to this man. Apologize to your bumper, Clark, man, because this is what, like, the talking gets done on the field, and that's where it got done. Most chances, most dribbles completed, in a Champions League game since 2004. Yeah. So whether man want to sit there and say, oh, but he can't do it against Burnley and he can't do it against Aston Villa, he can't do it in the Premier League. Have comfort with that statement, because this is the semi-finals of the Champions League, mate. Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah. So whether you think the Premier League, whether you think Burnley, or you listen to that, oh, can you do it on a cold night in Stoke? That's up to you, man. But right now, Sancho is cooking, and you, man, are upset about it. And it's good to see. It's good to see him back. Yeah, back where he belongs, because the talent ain't just disappeared. The environment's changed. The people have changed around. I thought serious questions need to be asked now. Yeah, because I'm a firm believer in this. If you can't get the best out of your players, then you're not good enough. Simple as that. You're not good enough to be Man United manager. Simple as that. So, because that kind of talent, you can't be going to waste. And it doubles itself up when you start talking about Ahmad. Yeah, you start talking about Ahmad, because Ahmad don't get his minutes either. Yeah, and there's no reason for that neither. So, for you to end up with man like Garnacho and Anthony running up and down the wing, sometimes you want to throw Bruno on the wing, sometimes on some mad thing. That's up to you. But right now, yeah, you're disrespecting the technical ballers out here. And yesterday, you was exposed, heavily exposed.
Do you reckon he's even going to want to come back to United after all of this?
Because that's the thing. What was Sancho thinking performing like that? And what was Ten Hag thinking watching that performance, blood? You understand?
He's already said it. He had some comments, yeah. He had some comments where he said, "Oh, Sancho, he's happy for Sancho and whatnot." And I was thinking to myself, yeah, you have to say that now, because the truth is you disrespected, man. But if Sancho don't want to come back here, do I blame him? No, I don't blame him. He's in a happy environment where he's playing Champions League football for one. He ain't getting that here. Yeah, he's getting to the semi-finals. He ain't getting that here. He might get to the final. He ain't getting that here. And everyone's turning around talking about, he's on this much wages or this and the third. Bro, the wages that we're paying for him, we're seeing why we want to pay them wages now. We're seeing why them wages were paid. Solskjaer told, man, Sancho is one for the future, and yet still. But at the end of the day, look, I just think that in the summer, if he continues to do what he does, between now he's got, if he goes to the Parc de France, or whatever, or Parc de Paris, or whatever it's called, yeah, and he does a madness there, goes to the final and does a madness there, there's going to be a lot of clubs in for him in the summer. You know what I mean? So
the thing that saves you though are his wages. He's on P's though. Is he on like 350k a week or something mad?
I don't know about this, because there is a myth that he's on 350k, but somebody showed me in a group chat that it wasn't that much. It was in the 200s or something. But we don't know, innit? We don't know. But
even still, Dortmund can't afford to pay that anyway.
Yeah, so if he could have said Dortmund, it'd be another loan, of course. But the thing is, Sancho, I could see Sancho happily taking a pay cut. If he wins the Champions League at Dortmund, he'd happily I could see him taking a pay cut. They'd pay him 200. Don't feel that Dortmund are broke, bro. They're not broke. They'll pay him. I don't know about their wage structure, but I reckon they'll pay him. They'll pay him close to 200 or something along them lines.
They should.
What's their highest paid player?
I don't know. Someone in the chat find that out. One sec.
Hey, chat, what's Dortmund's highest paid player? Because then we can gauge it. You get me? Vini's checking as well.
Yes, it's got to be like Marco Reus or someone like that, innit?
What about Hummels and them, man?
Someone who's been there for a while. Maybe, it could be.
Checking right now. Apparently, it's Sebastian Haller.
The chat said Haller.
He's on 211,000 euros a week. So yeah, they might be able to afford that, you know.
How many of their players are on 200?
He's the only one. Then after him is Nicolas Sula, who's on 192. And then the goalkeeper Kobel's on 173. But this is Euro.
Yeah, but
Euro.
Yeah, so it's about 150. So what? Who's their highest player? Is that Haller? 190k?
Haller.
Yeah.
He's the highest.
So that's probably what?
Haller is 182k.
That's probably about 100 and it's probably like 160 grand or something, 165 grand or something. I don't know. It's up to Sancho, innit? But let's be honest about it. Would he take a pay? If he wants to take a pay cut to go there, do I blame him? No. I think United might want to renegotiate his deal, but if I'm coming there as a Champions, and you sent me away and I come back with a Champions League medal, I'm not negotiating shit with none of you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? And furthermore, no negotiation. I told you, no negotiations getting done until that flipping idiot Mason Mount stripped to that number 7. Say that for one. That's where the conversation begins. You know what I mean? Man coming a Champions League medal, yeah. Most dribbles completed in a football match. and you want to talk to me? It was without listen. No. You know how.
Okay, so look, Alai's on 182 grand in pounds.
Mm.
So that's what he's on in pounds. 182,000.
They could afford to give him around 200. But then, and
That's what I
the
think.
thing is as well is like I don't think too many players will complain if Sancho is the highest paid player, especially if they win the Champions League with him in the squad. I don't think they're going to complain about that.
And he would have played a major part in them winning that.
Facts.
They
He's
can
been a game changer since he's won there.
They could build their squad around Sancho for the next 5-6 years.
You know, I've got to
comfortably stay there for 5-6 years.
Well,
go on.
Well, he's been there since he was 17. He came over here for a couple of years and then he's gone back there, so he's comfortable there. Will he stay there for 6 years? Maybe.
It's a league that allows him to perform as well, week in, week out. He plays his best football over there. But you might know I have to be shameless. I have to throw him in there. We cannot forget about the other star boy yesterday. Goes by the name of Ian Maatsen.
You man are clowns, blood, because I heard that Bayern are circling.
Yep. But this is the thing. I'm numb to it now. I'm numb to it. We're looking to sell him, and then we're gonna go for this brother. I can't even pronounce his name. Our Feyenoord, who's a left back. This makes no sense whatsoever. Another academy boy gone. But this just goes to show the narrative, innit? Pure profit, get rid of him. He's an academy boy. We make 100% profit, get rid of the player. I don't understand why. I really don't get it. He's been performing out of his skin for Borussia Dortmund as well.
He had a great game yesterday, bro. He was absolutely causing mayhem on that left-hand side. Him and the winger, the Addy guy with the afro.
Adeyemi.
Yeah, him. Blood. It looked like Zinchenko and Martinelli last season when they were terrorizing teams, blood. It was that.
Hakimi was getting smoked.
Hakimi got bun up.
Did you see?
Even Mendes, bro. Do you know what's mad about? Sorry, I got to go back to Sancho quickly. That Mendes is rapid.
Yeah.
I like Mendes.
The way Sancho was just fainting and just cutting and dropping the shoulder. That's what was getting the better of him, blood. He was cooked. Like the fullbacks of PSG got cooked.
Yep.
Yeah.
All game, blood.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because I actually like Nuno Mendes as well. But like, this is another thing. This is why, yeah.
Is that the guy, Vini?
Yeah, bro. Some next, bro. Like, no. It was like Quilachi or something mad, something crazy. I can't even say his name. But you see, the thing is, yeah.
I said Quilachi.
It's a mad kind of name, bro. But you see, the thing
Quilachi,
is,
you know. Nah.
It was some crazy name, blood. I didn't even know how to pronounce it. But you see, with Mendes, right? This is why I say, like with modern football, is like I like my fullbacks to be able to defend first before they can attack. You know what I mean? I know attack is a massive part. They obviously they overlap their wingers and stuff. They're crucial to the attack in today's football, but you got to be able to defend, man. And that's the only thing about Nuno Mendes where I've got like questions. But going forward, that he's a good player. If he could actually learn how to defend properly, that boy would be a star. I think Mendes is sick. From Sporting Lisbon days, I used to watch this guy and say, yeah, this boy's got it still. So, but one of them ones, Sancho cooked him. And then arguably you could say, like, most fullbacks on their day would get smoked by Sancho when he wants to play. You know what I mean?
And it's mad because he's not even a fast winger, blood. He's a
listen, don't do that. No, Sancho's not a slouch. He's not fucking pure pace, but he's not a slouch. Pace. He's not slow. He's not mad slow. He's not. Don't do that.
Techie is techie.
No, but he's not like a. He ain't got like a.
He's not a PMP merchant.
Yeah. He's not a pace. Yeah. But
techie
back to Maatsen. That's a proper left back, blood.
Yeah. Yep. He's doing all the things.
Great decision by Chelsea to let him go.
Yep. He's doing all the things that Pochettino said he couldn't do. They said that Maatsen's too short. They want some height at left back, but we have Cucurella, who's not that much taller than him. We've got Ben Chilwell, who's not that much taller than him, and he's not what he once was. He's right now, he's better than the both of them. On current form, he's way better than both of them.
Do you know what I see him doing that match yesterday? I can't remember who it was, but someone got the better of him, in like the first sort of like 20 minutes. I can't remember who it was.
Probably Dembele.
And then, no, it wasn't Dembele. It was someone else.
Was it Bacola?
I think it might have been. And then 5 minutes after that, my man clattered him and took his yellow card. Like, yeah, listen, that ain't gonna happen again, bro. And after that, like, and that's what I'm trying to say. When I see them things, I'm like, you know what? This guy means business, you know? I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Just know that ain't happening again for the rest of the game. But them kind of defenders, like you said, defense is first. You know what I mean? So you get me? It's defense over attack, innit? So yeah, I agree with it.
It's foolishness what Chelsea are doing. Honestly, it's absolute foolishness, blood. Like with and these boys from the how many more academy players are we gonna let go, and then we're just gonna watch them thrive elsewhere? Like, do you know how still my head is gone about Musiala, bruv? Do you understand how fuming I am every time I see this guy pick up the ball, knowing that this boy came from our academy? Now we're seeing this. Now we're seeing the same thing with Ian Matson. It's ridiculous. Certain people will say all our players are mid and overrated, though. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Lewis. I still stand with that. Yeah, you're my guy and everything. But like, listen, the majority of our squad is shit. But the ones that we're actually letting go, there's a pattern here. A lot of them are coming from Cobham. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the ones that are doing well are coming from Cobham. When you look at the different clubs that they're all at, most of them are doing well. They're starting to thrive.
But they're the ones that you can get a pure profit for, innit? That's obviously what Todd's looking at.
That's the problem. Then this is why the ownership needs to change that. Ownership needs to change that. We're selling them, but this is the thing. It would make sense, right? If we're selling these guys, it makes sense if we're selling these guys and then we're buying like upgrades where everybody knows this is a 1000% upgrade. You know what I'm saying? But we're not doing that. We're just not doing that. We're selling them, and then we're selling even more. We're buying even more unproven kids where we don't even know. We don't know anything about them. All coming from different leagues. It's ridiculous, fam. It's ridiculous.
Vinicius. People say Mbappe.
Wait. Hold on. Because we're doing that game a disservice by not mentioning the goal. Listen, you see that touch? You see that finish? Fair play, full crew. Fair play.
But then the sitter he missed in the second half, blood.
True that.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. That was a good touch and finish by a full crew in that, yeah. But that was he robbed Sancho he robbed Sancho of the assist there.
Of the assist, yeah, 100.
Robbed, man, still.
100%. But Donnarumma, bro, what do you man think of Donnarumma? Do you reckon he's overrated?
He's shit, man.
I don't think like so. When he first come on the scene, no did he? He's supposed to be the next one. You get me? And I think at AC Milan, you could see that. I don't think he's kicked on since he's gone to PSG. I think since the Euro final, he's just stagnated, blood. You get me? I don't think he's being challenged in the French league, so he's not improving. You get me?
He's a shit keeper, man. He's shit, man.
I don't think he's shit. I think he needs a move. You get me? Like, I remember you was on the episode with me, Goonie, when I was saying that Sancho's a fraud. He needs to leave United to resurrect his career. He needs to get out of there ASAP. Now look.
True.
You understand? I think that's the same with Donnarumma. He needs a move. He needs to go to a club in a competitive league where it's competitive football week in, week out. It's not competitive football once every 4 weeks, blood. You understand?
Are you taking him Arsenal?
Who, Donnarumma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take him at Arsenal. I wouldn't, but listen now, we need because obviously Ray is going to stay, Ramsdale's going to go. So the age he could come in as a number 2. And then, you get me? I'd do that, bro. You understand?
I don't think he'd want to sit on the bench, though.
Yeah, but I hear that as well still, but you understand? Sometimes because of his age as well, goalkeepers' careers are much they
longer.
go into a later stage than an outfield player.
Yeah.
You get me? So he's got to look at that as well, blood. And he's Italian as well. These men go for years, bro. No, did he?
No, for real.
All that olive oil and them thing there they got out in Italy, blood. You understand?
I think he's cheeks, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just think he's one of them overrated guys. Yeah, that when they was young, there was classes of wonder kid, and obviously you know how it goes, man. Like the Patos of these worlds, the flipping.
I mean, look, the chat saying he's only 25. I thought he was around 23, 24. Still, I thought he was younger. But 25, you see what I'm saying? He's not even nowhere near his prime, his peak.
Yeah,
Nowhere
but he
near.
ain't. I don't think he's a great goalkeeper. I don't think he showed any attribute. Yeah, when he was younger, he was a goalkeeper sensation because he was young. But
16.
Because of his big frame, he was young, and he made 1 and 2 saves in that year. But
It weren't 1 or 2 saves, blood. This guy was on crud, blood.
yeah, but come on, man. Like
that's
bro,
why
like,
he got the move to PSG. You understand?
Did he get a free? Was it a free move? No,
I think it was.
Yeah, it was a free move. Listen, he went there for the dough, innit? Simple as that. So he's happy chilling off for the dough right now. But I don't think, like, Donnarumma's, what's he like? 10 years into his career now? You know what I mean? Like, so
9, 8.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, at 25, you should be. Don't get me wrong. All right, cool. You won the Euros. You've gone to PSG.
He's not as bad as you. So you're making out though, blood. You're making out you're making out like he's like flipping.
I don't
like he's like Dean Henderson or one of them man there.
Yeah, but I don't think.
Or like even like Goonies goalkeepers.
He's better than them.
He's better than both. Easy, eyes closed, easy.
Do you understand?
I don't think if he goes. I don't think he elevates.
He's better than Onana.
I think he is.
He's better than Onana, blood.
I think they're both similar. I think they're both. I wouldn't say they're similar. I think they're both on the same level. They both got attributes. I think probably saving ability wise, probably he's probably better than Onana. But obviously, with the feet, he's not better than Onana. No way.
I don't think many are, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but your goalkeeper, I want you good with your hands, not your feet, blood.
Yeah, that's facts. That's actually facts. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that Onana for me, the replacement of De Gea. When you take away when you put Onana in. You replace him with someone like De Gea, you lose attributes, but you gain attributes. But it's how you use them. So playing up from the back and this guy pinging the ball about makes sense if you can get someone that can receive the ball. But if you're under pressure like we are, Peppered FC, 20 shots on thing, you're gonna need someone who can save the flipping ball, and that's gonna be De Gea, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, look, Donnarumma. Yeah, all right, put it this way, he needs to improve. Like, it may be right, he might need to go to a different club, but what club is he going to go to, realistically?
He could go Chelsea. He could go United.
Nah.
Yeah, he could.
He could go Chelsea.
Chelsea need a goalie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, he'd have to put it. He could go. Yeah, nah, I don't know. Obviously, yeah, I don't know. Courtois, like he's getting on a bit.
But the Real Madrid the second keeper at Madrid is cold.
Who, London?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Yeah, blood. He's cold. I can't lie, blood. I'm like, yo, fam. They don't even really miss Courtois, blood. It's crazy.
I don't know. Obviously, look, for me, Donnarumma was good when he was young, innit? I just feel like he's got, like, after playing for so many years now, I feel like he's just the same. He's probably the same level he was when he was like 17, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He hasn't progressed.
Yeah.
I think he needs that move to progress, blood. You get me? Then I think you'll see the Donnarumma we saw at the start of his career. You get me?
Maybe.
But Vini, I touched on it. No diddy. Goonie jumped in. No diddy. Only but no diddy right now. You see me? But people say Mbappe is the best winger, best player in the world. Is Vini the best winger in the world?
I'm gonna say so.
Mbappe for me is the best player, but as a winger, Vini, bro.
Mbappe is a winger, though, isn't he?
Huh?
Mbappe is a winger, though.
He can play either striker or winger. He can play across the front three.
Yeah, but I think like Mbappe's I think as a on the wing, like Vinicius, you know what I'm saying?
What? So are you saying is this who's the best winger excluding Mbappe?
Yeah.
I'm be controversial here, bruv. I like Rodrigo better. And this is not no recency bias. I've been saying this.
Now he's a big game player.
I like Rodrigo better. But I get it. When people
like Vini in the big moment, Vini move like Benzema. Clutch. You understand? You need him, he's there. Look at the way he performed. Like Jude, that's my brother. You get me? A lot of people give Jude hate. Shout out my brother Rance. You get me?
Like Union that.
For me, Jude is cold, but Jude Jude was anonymous in that game. You understand? Tony Cruz was the one. You get me? Doing his thing in the midfield. You understand? But Vini always turns up, blood. Champions League final, semi-final, quarter-final. I think he scored the most goals in knockout stages. No,
I
in
don't
the
know.
knockout stage, hasn't he got the most goals? Or he's up there, like, you get me? Like, he is ridiculous, blood.
I mean,
he's a good player, elite player, elite winger, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, with obviously
This guy
Rodrigo's
playing with
good.
a fucking plate, blood.
Who?
You.
Oh, you know what? It's my keys, blood.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with Thingy that Rodrigo. Yeah, you have to remember he's coming clutch with some clutch goals. One against City, twice in fact this season, and I think it was the season before last.
He done it against us as well.
Yeah, Rodrigo's pretty clutch. But I think overall, from where Vini's come from, because you have to remember, yeah, Vini at one point they hated Vini. Yeah, they hated him. They wanted him out the club. But as he was telling man, wallahi, he's playing against us and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously he turned it around. So I'm gonna give it to Vini because Vini has shown that you don't give nothing can phase him. You know what I mean? Nothing can phase him. No, there's no setting that he's gonna crumble under. So I would agree and say that Vini is probably the best out and out winger, but Rodrigo isn't too far behind.
So what's top 5 wingers?
You know what's mad, yeah? This would have been an easy conversation to have a few years back, but now, the question should be is who's really out there that stands out like that? When you really think about it.
That's why
if I'm thinking about it now, what we're talking about, what is the criteria we're talking about here though? Because if we're talking about number like volume merchants, yeah, I can just name it now.
I'm trying to think, you know. Vini's definitely up there. Rodrigo's definitely up there.
I'd say yeah.
Would you put Jamal up there? Would you wait?
Who?
Lamine Jamal.
No.
Oh, Barca.
Would you put him up there? Would you wait?
Nah, not yet.
No way. I put flipping Florian Wirtz in there before my man.
But Wirtz is more of an attacking mid, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Salah.
Salah's I'm saying, but I'm saying that if we're talking about the volume merchants and that,
they're not a volume merchant.
Salah's a volume merchant.
No, he's not.
He is, bro.
You're just a hater, blood.
Salah's a volume merchant, bro.
Man, are saying Liao.
No.
Man, I'm putting Palmer in that conversation as well. Listen, as much as
I
I love,
trying to say,
you gotta wait.
No, for this season, yeah, cool. This season, you can have your Palmers and that, yeah. But overall, I think career-wise, the wingers, it's gonna have to the top 5. I'll say with that. No, all right, cool. I would say it would be Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Even though he's a volume merchant, you have to put the volume merchant in there, Salah. And there's a 5th place. Oh,
I'm saying Leao.
Man, saying Leao.
You can't. Listen, I'll be real with you. You can't put Leao in there in front of Saka, and I don't want to.
Cannot put Leao ahead of Saka. Are you fried?
You can't put Leao in there in front of Saka, and I don't even want to put Saka in there. But I'm finding it very hard to find a 5th one, so I might have to put him in there.
It's got to be Bukayo. In my opinion, that's the top 5 in my opinion.
In the last 3 years, cool.
In order, I'd say Mbappe, Vini,
maybe Foden,
Rodrigo.
I'm putting Foden ahead of Saka.
I want to put Foden ahead as a winger, as Saka.
Yeah, I put
as a winger. If it's winger, I'm picking Saka over Foden. If it's a winger, if you're playing wing,
is he better than Sane?
Ooh, that's another one.
He ain't better than Sane, but
is he even better than what's his name, Kingsley Coman? But let's be honest here, and this is not even
we're forgetting about Dembele.
Yeah, exactly. Usman Dembele. What? How are we forgetting these dons?
No, you know what? Yeah, you see, for this kind of task, yeah, Man need like a refresher. You need a refresher in.
Yeah,
you need a
we need to
refresher
actually
before you
sit
start
down
thinking.
and be like,
Because
pause.
you're
And be
just gonna
like,
think
voila.
about the man that you watch.
Yeah.
So when you think about watch, but in reality, there's man going under the radar. Like man like Dembele on his day, he's unplayable.
100%.
Yeah. You got flipping. You got even like, look at what even man like Sancho. Look what he done the last night. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of different factors, and there's all different kinds of things in it. But for me, yeah, I think you need to have a refresher in this thing, man.
I think 4 that are definitely there is Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, and Salah.
I have to put Dembele in that 5, you know. I can't lie. So a lot of people might disrespect it and say, no, how can you say that?
What hampers Dembele is his injury record.
It's not been that bad though at PSG.
I'm saying it overall
in his career. Yeah.
Because he's probably the most dangerous winger to play against because he's 100%. So unpredictable and he can go both ways. No, did he?
100%.
So what about Son?
And he can play on both wing. He can play on the right. He can play on the left. It don't matter.
What about
Son.
Sane.
Oh, Sane. I think at Man City he was there. I don't think at Bayern.
Yeah, the other night I think it was his first goal since like October or something.
25 games.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drought still.
Yeah, the Dortmund Dembele, this Abdi. Yeah, Dortmund Dembele, he was a different species, bro.
Yeah, beast.
Animal. That's when he was with ABBA, innit?
Yeah, that was it. You don't remember they had that season and there was bare Dembele floating about just moving mad in all different leagues. I said there's one in the Scottish league. That was moving mad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was obviously the one in the German league. And there was another Dembele.
There was the one at Fulham.
Musa Dembele. He was moving mad as well.
Mm-hmm. Before he went to the scrum.
Yeah, there was that season when there was where there's bare Dembele's about this moving mad. But yeah, Dembele was cold, man. But I think that's a question that you need to have a refresher in. You need to remind yourself. Like, man, somebody that's spamming Kvaratskhelia and that, but you don't get it nowhere, bro.
No way.
The man that one season wonders out here. Yeah, that's the one. Leon Dembele. Yeah, Leon Dembele. Musa Dembele and that. Yeah. Hey, wait, when the Dembele, that's the one that rubbed out City that time in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Trust you to remember that, blood. Big up Mr. 16 out of 10. He says, Troops, do you think Arsenal will get through to the Champions League final next week? By the way, Arteta is a generational talent as a manager. He's fantastic. I'd like to ask you, Ray, are you going to win the league, blood? Yeah, shut your mouth, blood. Go get a gyal, as I say all the time, mate. Yeah. Big up GOD_AEM. He says, people say Mbappe is the best in the world because of his PR, but I believe Vini Jr. is the actual best in the world. Just the Spanish racists give him bad PR. Always steps up, Mr. Reliable. Mbappe second. Well, I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say. I don't think that's fair.
Nah, it's not.
I don't think that's fair. Yeah, Spain's racist, yeah, and I think
Mbappe is the best though.
Fair, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But realistically, you're forgetting what we've seen Mbappe do. You've seen Mbappe do it in the World Cup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does it for country. That's what I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah, that's where it's wrong. The thing is, what you're gonna see with Mbappe is that when Mbappe goes to Madrid and starts banging off, then man are gonna say, yeah, he's certain. Because people just don't rate the French league, and I don't know why they don't rate the French league.
It's a farmers league. Let's be real. That is a farmers league.
No, but it's not.
I don't think he is either. It's
not because if
I don't call the German league a farmers league. I think the French league is a farmers league. I think the Portuguese, respectfully, it is blood.
No, I don't think it is. Do you want to know why I don't think it is? Because a lot of people look at it as in teams going for their thing, but in terms of watching the league, I've watched a couple of the games. I've seen PSG struggle. I've seen PSG get beat off some mad teams and that I don't even know about. Yeah. So I don't think it's a farmers league because what you have to remember is if you look at the likes of the Kantés, the Mahrez's, for instance, yeah, this is where all these men come from. Like they don't come from the French league. So the French league can't be that shit because these talents are laying around in them leagues. You know what I'm saying? So I just think maybe as a team, maybe as an exposure or a competitive league, it might be a problem. But I don't think it's a shit league in terms of quality of player.
Not in the player. I'm saying in the actual competitiveness.
Yeah, there might not be many teams, but there are definitely players. There are definitely
there's players, but I
in
don't
the
think
team,
there's
yeah.
teams. You get me? It's only PSG, blood. That's it, literally.
Mm.
You get me? In Germany, you've got Bayern, you've got Dortmund, you've got Leverkusen. You feel me? There's a couple more in Germany. Over there, it's just literally what? Bang. That's it, blood. You get me?
Yeah, but you have to remember with the German league, Bayern Munich have won the league like the last decade straight on the straight. So Dortmund have been about it, but Dortmund have been bridesmaids.
No, but Dortmund haven't had the level of. Now, but Dortmund haven't had the level of player that Bayern have had, bro. Like Bayern have had, like we're talking about the best. Yeah, let me Philip Lahm, bro. Like fucking Kimmich. Like, come on, bro. You can't. It's hard to compete.
No, I hear that. But I hear that.
And then Dortmund bottled the league last year. So Bayern should have lost the league last year. Remember, that's on the last day of the season when Jude was injured. They bottled it. So it should be. You understand? They should have not won the league for 2 years if we're being honest, blood. They bust case last year, the pussy holes.
Yeah, but if you look at PSG, if you look at PSG are the same though. Look at the players that have come through PSG. Yeah, and yet still.
But they all leave though, blood, innit? They all leave there though, innit? You understand? That's the point I'm making. People go to the German league and will stay there. You get me? Like Musiala and them, man. You think Musiala will go PSG at his young age? No, he will go Germany, blood. Jude went Germany. Sancho went Germany. These man ain't going France, blood. France, they're leaving. Do you understand? It's different, blood. You get me? No one ain't going there to learn their game. Man are going there for bread. You get me? Man will go Germany to learn their game. You understand? Real talk, bro. But yeah, Mbappe's the man, blood. You get me? Real talk. Mbappe's the man.
Yeah, Mbappe's the man. He puts his country on his back, yeah. Especially in that fight. That final should have told you everything you need to know. That was one of them man was done and dusted, you know, at halftime. Dusted. Yeah. That was just a matter of time. My man said, nah, fuck that. France,
yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Bro, that volley that he scored.
And to be honest with you, man like Muani, he should have dealt with it.
He should have dealt with it, blood.
Dealt with the thing. Muani's got to live with that for his whole career. Because realistically, he had options there, but he just thought, if I blast this thing, yeah, if I blast this thing,
fucking hell, blood. Pause, man. Blast this thing. Whoa, slow down, blood. Hey, yo, relax, blood. I big up Sharavan. He says, big up people. Chelsea have offered Antonio Conte the Chelsea job according to the scum. Your thoughts? Goonie?
It's not happening. It's not happening, bruv. I know it's not happening. It's not happening.
Big up Southpaw, my G. I'm not even reading the rest of that, blood. You get me? He says, Troops, Rashford is linked with us. And are you mad? We are not with us. Are you mad? We are not rehab center this summer. We need to bring world-class players like Rodrigo, Isaac, Neto. I agree, bro. Like, I mean, I let it rip on Twitter, blood. You understand? People are crying, blood. Go cry to your mother. Don't bring Rashford nowhere near my club. Big up. Laugh my ass off. Z Dong. Man said Z Dong, you know. He said Jadon Sancho is on 275k allegedly at United. Varane is the only one on 350. Rashford and Casemiro at 300. Bruno 250. That's crazy. That's crazy, blood. More money. That's mad, blood. Big up Kurt Chaos, my brother. He says Arsenal need to be ruthless in the summer if we're gonna be serious. We need Isaac and Victor Gyökeres plus Bruno Guimaraes is 100 mil, but that's over 5 years. I don't think we're gonna get all three of them players, bro. We'll get one striker. You get me? We're not gonna get two, bro. But I totally hear what you're saying, though, fam. Big up Jason. He says Sabitzer is cooking at Dortmund as well. Yeah, he had a good game last night as well. To be fair, I can't even lie, blood. And big up Sanjit. He says, how Real Madrid have all best forward at one time.
Because they're Real Madrid, innit?
You get me? Even the midfield, blood, with Tchouameni and all them, man. You get me? Goonie, you got Tottenham. You understand? Tonight, you gave them 4-1 away. Jackson hat-trick. You get me?
The most deceiving hat-trick I've ever seen in football, bruv.
I was going to say that, blood, but I knew you would say that, fam. You get me? But what go on for tonight, blood?
Chelsea have got bare injuries, innit? Bare injuries, especially like defensive-wise. So I really don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go. I think it will be a high-scoring game. Hopefully, it won't be high scoring on one side and Tottenham return the favour and humiliate us at the bridge. But we know anything's possible with this Chelsea team. It's one of them ones where it's like, if they beat us 4-0, I wouldn't be surprised. If we beat them 4-0, I wouldn't be surprised. If we drew with them, I wouldn't be surprised. This is one of them ones. That's what Chelsea is at the moment. But Tottenham they don't really have the best luck against Chelsea, as you know. Do you know what I mean?
One
So
win in like 20 something years at the bridge.
yeah, and that was under Antonio Conte as well, I believe. Yeah. But I don't see it. I don't know, man. Just what worries me the most is this defense, is this back four, bruv. It's like until I see what we're going with, I can't really give you an accurate prediction. But it's one of those ones where, like, up top, we gotta be clinical, bruv. Jackson, yeah, he did get that hat trick, but people all tend to forget it's against 9 men. It's against 9 men at White Hart Lane, and basically they were the easiest goals for him to finish. Literally, keeper was rounded. Jackson where he's supposed to be, tap in, gets his hat tricks. You know what I'm saying? So I think tonight will be a lot more different. We definitely need the win. We desperately need the win. It would also be a knock for Tottenham as well for their chances in the Champions League. I think Aston Villa are going to get it, but it'll still be nice to get that win over Tottenham. It's Tottenham, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's Tottenham. See, Abdi's saying, big up Abdi. Abdi's saying our back four is Cucurella, Badiashile, Chalobah, and Gilchrist. Flip. Oh my days, bro.
And that's against
Son, Kulusevski and well, Werner's injured, isn't it?
yeah.
You see, when I hear that defense, it just
Look at this one.
You know what though? You know the beauty of them things though. You know the beauty of having 11 players fit though. Yeah, obviously they're gonna have to call up some of the young G's. This is the moments where you find the little gems in your academy and that.
Bro, you know. But this is the thing: is you see where Pochettino's saying to this, cuz is you've been watching Mudryk with these performances week in, week out. How shit this guy is. And you've got Tyreek George, yeah, who's come from the academy. Granted, he's young, but everyone else is injured, bro. What harm is it to throw him in? And if I'm completely honest with you, Tyreek George looks clear of Mudryk. Clear from a technical perspective, from an IQ perspective. This youth looks clear of Mudryk, bro. But this guy won't play him. He's not gonna play none of these youths. He's not. He's probably gonna do some tinkering today and probably play somebody out of position. Don't be surprised. Oh no, Chilwell's injured as well. I was gonna say he's gonna put Chilwell on the left wing or something crazy like that. But these youths, I agree with you, Traps. They need a chance. Like listen, what are we playing for right now? Big man thing. What are we playing?
What is it? What is it? Europa or conference you're trying to get?
Bro, I don't even want.
I don't even think you can. I'll be real. I don't think you can get Europa. Let me check the league table. Let me check the league table, blood, and then I can see, blood. You understand? So Chelsea are currently 9th, 48 points.
No, they can United. I feel like they can get Europa still.
You got a game in hand on United. Obviously tonight, if you win that, you are 3 points behind United with a better goal difference. So if we beat United, you win the rest of your games, you could get 6th. But then you also need Newcastle to slip, because Newcastle could get 6th place instead of you, blood.
That's true.
So it's a 4-horse race for 6th place.
Mad.
Well, 5 technically, because even Bournemouth, like Bournemouth played 35, so they're out. So West Ham are out as well. They played 35. So it's out of you, Newcastle, and United. United played 34, 54 points. They're 6th. Newcastle are 7th, 34 played 53 points. And then you're 9th, 33 played 48 points.
It's mad, boy. That's mad.
And Man United have to play Newcastle.
That's mad. That's mad. But you know what? Yeah, like you meant in reality, like Lewis made a good point the other day, because I said to myself, like, me personally, I don't go. I know obviously you should support your team and whatever situation they're in, but I'm not going to no Europa League games. I'm not going to no Europa Conference games. I don't care what no one has to say. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'll go to a Carabao Cup game. I'll go to an FA Cup game. Yeah, because it's tradition of the sport. But as for no, not for me, bro. Not for me, brother. That's not for me, brother. No, that's not for me, brother. But yeah, I think Luke's made a good point because he said that if you man get the conference, then it gives you more games for these men to play, and obviously to obviously build some cohesiveness and get the players match fit and get players game time, which makes sense. So I would be, even if man get the conference, I'll be still looking at the conference, and because it's a fair point.
The conference for me, that league should be for my under 21s, cuz I ain't gonna lie to you. Play the under 21s and see which ones are the bright sparks in that tournament, and maybe start phasing them into the first team. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm sorry. Some might
even so, Goku. Even so, at least it gives you the opportunity to even do that. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
So,
it's true. But nah, this conference league thing, I'm not with it. I'm really not with it. Europa League. You see, even with that, as much as I don't rate it, yeah, we've been in it twice and we've won it twice, innit?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing with the conference league, yeah. Europa League, obviously, man, them go on that at some point. Sometimes throughout, if you look at the history of the Europa League for the last sort of 5-10 years, no, but say the last 5 years, with this whole playoff round dropout thing, round of 32 got gone, and then whatever, yeah, the last one. I don't know how long it's been, about 5 years or something. I don't know, but ever since that's happened, sometimes in the knockout stages, the Europa League looks harder than the Champions League, yeah.
Because of the teams that drop out at the Champions League.
Yeah, the teams that drop out the Champions League, and the teams that obviously finish fifth or however much in their leagues. But so with that one nowadays, like, yeah, you gotta get to the you gotta get out of your group in it. If you're Europa League and you're in the big six club in this country, you have to get out of your group. Don't matter, that's a fact. You don't get out of your group, yeah, you're finished. Yeah. You have to get to the knockout stages. You have to at least get out the round of 16. That's what I think. Obviously, Chelsea have been in it twice. They've won it twice. Arsenal been in it about 6 times. Obviously, we know what happened with them, man. But if you go to the Europa Conference, there is no excuse. Under 21s, under 80s, under 60s, it does not matter. Yeah, it don't matter if you're playing in Kazakhstan. It don't matter if you're playing in Hapoel Tel Aviv. It don't matter nothing. You have to win that.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to win it.
100%. But the only reason why, listen, what would make me want to get Europa League? Oh my gosh, it makes me sick to even say it. Is a ticket into the Champions League, isn't it? It's if you do win it. If you do win it, that's the only thing. Because right now, even if we make improvements in the summer, I'm still not overly confident that we're gonna even be around the top 4 mark come this time next season.
Yeah, but even so, like, it still gives you opportunity. And if you, like I said, if you win, you might have to do it that way. If you win the conference, then you win, then you get into Europa. So and then you win and then you might have to just keep your thingy, but you still got the Europa. You might have to try and win the Europa. I know it's harder, but if you win the Europa, you got 2 avenues. You got obviously the top 4 to finish, or the Europa League gets you in the Champions League.
True that.
So you just like, you got to keep your options open at the moment, like. And for me, it's like cool. Like, even a lot of people, like with us now, with our situation, a lot of people are saying that they're not really on this Thomas Tuchel thing. I jumped on the train the other day, by the way, and I said, listen, yeah, I jumped to the. Anyways, I endorsed the idea because I know how it gets on here. Yeah, I endorsed the idea of Thomas Tuchel coming to the club, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, that's a quick fix," and this, that, and the other. I don't think it is. I think that Thomas Tuchel should be given an opportunity where it's like, listen, it's 3-4 years, mate. We're gonna get you pro player profiles in, and you're gonna do your coaching thing, because we've seen him pick up shit at Chelsea after Lampard's bullshit and take these men to a Champions League. We've seen it, and I think there's a stat floating about I don't think Thomas Tuchel's lost any manager that Thomas Tuchel's lost to in the last 5 years has won the Champions League, something along them lines. So for me,
we're not gonna get him back.
I'm not talking about you, man. I'm talking about us, man.
Oh, for you, okay.
Yeah. Right. So, like,
man,
yeah.
Predictions, because I got to spin still. I got to pick up the youth. Them predictions for tonight: Chelsea, Tottenham. I'm saying 3-1 Chelsea.
I'm just gonna say that because Tottenham's one of the two teams I hate to say will lose against or even draw against. 3-1 Chelsea, optimistic today. Let's do it.
I think it's going to be a 2-2.
Big up Kurt Chaos. He says, I love that you can see our proper midfield in Rice and Partey. They're both interchangeable. If one misses a tackle, the other one is there to brock your claw. Trust me, bro. If we had this midfield the whole season, we would have won the league easily, mate. You get me? But that's it, people. I got to go pick up the youth then, blood. You understand? Big up the super chatters. Big up Goonie. Big up Traps. Make sure you subscribe to the man them. Link in the description as always, blood. You get me? We'll be back again next week. Big up the mods them. Make sure you like the thing. Make sure you share the thing. Make sure you subscribe to the blood clot thing. I'll be back later. Watch along for Chelsea Tottenham, blood. Let's see how that one goes. Hopefully, I'll be trolling the misses. You get me? But until then, blood, you lot know the vibe. Big up your damn selves. We're out, blood.
Clear Lake out, Southgate out.